Okay, let's talk about AI. If you're a project manager, you've probably heard a ton about it. And you've probably found that most of what you hear is, well, it's confusing, right? It's super technical, and it just doesn't seem connected to your actual day-to-day work. Today, we're going to fix that. I mean, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed. The whole conversation around AI is just buried in jargon and a whole lot of hype. It just doesn't feel real. If that's how you've been feeling, trust me, you are definitely not alone. But what if we could just cut through all that noise? What if there was a simple, practical way to think about AI that you could start using, like, right now? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do here.
All right, let's hit the reset button. No more hype, no more feeling like you're behind. We're going to strip AI down to the basics and focus only on what actually matters for you and your projects.
You see, the key to all of this is having a really simple mental model. So I want you to stop thinking about AI as some kind of complex, magical technology and start seeing it as your new assistant. A very, very fast assistant. Because at its absolute core, this is all it is. It's just software. Software that helps with tasks that usually need a human brain. You know, spotting patterns, learning from stuff, and making predictions. It's not about machines thinking like us. It's about machines helping us think better and faster. And this right here? This is the single most important idea to grab onto. Think of AI as an incredibly fast assistant, one that has seen millions, literally millions, of project charters, status reports, and risk logs. And now it can help you organize, analyze, and generate that same kind of information in seconds. Now, what's really important here is to be clear about what this assistant can and can't do. It's brilliant at organizing information, analyzing data, and cranking out first drafts. But it has zero understanding of human context. It doesn't get your team's weird inside jokes, it doesn't feel the pressure of a deadline, and, this is crucial, it cannot take accountability. That responsibility, it always stays with you. Okay, let's keep simplifying. You might hear about all these different types of AI, but for your work as a project manager, you really only need to know two. Just two. So on one side, you have narrow AI. This is the stuff you probably already use, maybe without even realizing it. It's great for specific tasks like forecasting or finding risks in a big pile of data. It answers questions you already know how to ask. But on the other side is generative AI. And folks, this is the real game changer. This is the AI that helps you think and create. It can draft a whole project charter from a few notes or summarize a crazy long email chain. It's a partner in structuring your ideas. So where does this new assistant fit into your workflow? The answer is pretty much everywhere. This isn't just a tool for one specific phase, it's a partner you can rely on through the entire project lifecycle. And this just lays it out perfectly, from drafting that initial charter all the way to analyzing lessons learned at the very end. During planning, it can help you structure schedules. In the middle of execution, it can draft those weekly status updates that take up so much of your time. See, it doesn't replace you in any of these phases, it supports you, freeing you up to focus on the truly important stuff. Okay, so we've talked about the power, but it's just as important, maybe even more important, to understand the limitations. To use this tool well, you have to be brutally honest about what it's good at and what is still 100% your job. This comparison is everything. AI is a rock star with repetitive pattern-based tasks. Think generating first drafts or finding trends in data. You, on the other hand, are absolutely essential for navigating the messy human stuff. Office politics, emotional nuance, ethical calls, and making decisions when there's no clear answer. AI has no clue about any of that. That's your world.
Now, this next point is so important to get because it's a huge misconception. AI doesn't actually think, not in the way a person does. It does one thing, and it does it incredibly well. It predicts. Based on the millions of examples it's been trained on, it just predicts the most likely next word, the most probable pattern, or the most plausible sounding answer.
So why does this matter so much? Well, because it's a prediction engine. AI can sound incredibly confident even when it's completely making things up. It can miss vital context because its only goal is to find the most statistically likely response. This isn't some kind of bug, it's just how it works. And it's exactly why your human oversight is, and always will be, absolutely non-negotiable. This all leads us to the most important mindset shift you have to make to really succeed with AI. The goal here is not to automate your job. The goal is to augment your intelligence.
You are not trying to automate yourself out of a job or hand big decisions over to a machine. No way.
You are using a tool to reduce your cognitive load to get from messy data to a clear insight faster. You're using it to create more time and mental space to do the things only a human leader can do. Mentor your team, build relationships, and navigate real complexity.
And here is the really empowering part. As a project manager, you are already an expert at using AI, even if you don't realize it yet. I mean, think about it. Your entire job is about providing context, defining constraints, clarifying goals, and reviewing what comes back. These are the exact skills you need to guide an AI effectively. You've basically been training for this your whole career.
So with this new, simpler understanding of AI as your fast assistant, there's really only one question left, isn't there? What's the first thing you're going to delegate? What repetitive, time-sucking task are you going to hand over to your new assistant so you can get back to the work that really matters?